Hey guys, welcome to our blending lesson today. So today's January 11th and we are starting a brand new unit today. It's Unit 3, Week 1. So in this unit, not only do we have a whole group of new high frequency words, but we're also going to learn some new letter sounds. We're going to take the letters we already know and we're going to flip them and turn them into something else. So we all know that our vowels, the letters A, E, I, O, and U, we know that those are our vowels, and we know what those letters say. A says A, E says E, I says I, O says A, and U says This week, we are going to be learning that the A can make a new sound. It can make the sound A, like the sound you hear in the middle of terrain. So if you say that word, terrain, in the middle of that, you hear A. So long vowels, they just say their name. So long A will just say A. Long E will say E. Long I will sound like I. Long O will sound like O. And long U will say U. So this week we are just going to be focusing on A and long A. So of course, make sure you're participating and paying attention to really help you learn all this brand new stuff in first grade. So before we start with our blending, let's do our brand new high frequency words for this unit. So if you know the word, of course, say it. If not, make sure you're paying attention, participating, repeating, so that you can really own the words. Why, today, some, way, now, away, pretty, grow, green, water, together, should, upon, from, once, happy, any, so, girl, old, how, ago, people, boy, done, buy, like you're going to buy something at the store, every, work, soon, after. Excellent. Thank you so much if you're participating. All right, first word, late. Your turn. Ol, a, ta, late. Elle says ol. And this week, we are working on the long A spelling. A, blank, E. So that means the blank in A blank E just means that there's going to be another letter here. Okay, and in the word late, what do we hear there? We hear a T. Okay. So when you blend it, you really blend the first letter, then those letters, and then that middle letter. So when A has its buddy E, then it flips, and this A no longer says ah. Now that it's got its buddy E, now it makes the A sound, the middle sound that you hear in the word terrain. All right, so let's blend. Ol, a, t, late. So in long A words, when A blank E words, it's almost like you're blending backwards, okay? Ol, a, t, late. And if you try to blend this with the short A, or the short E, it won't sound right. So that might even give you a clue that, oh, I have to switch it from to A. So let's try it that way. O-a-ta-a. O-a-ta-a. That doesn't even sound like a real word. So you just have to know that when A has its buddy E, the sound flips and it becomes the long sound. O-a-t, late. All right, next word. Take. Your turn. Ta. A-k. Take. T says ta. And here's A with its buddy E. A blank E. A. Ta. A. Tay. K says ka. Ta. A. K. Take. Next word. Lake. Your turn. O. A. Ka. Lake. L says O. A. And its buddy E. Make that long A sound like the train. O. A. Lay. And then K says ka. O. A. K. Lake. All right, next word. Lane. Your turn. O. A. N. Lane. L says O. A and its buddy E say A, like the train card. O. A. Lay. And T says ta. O. Eight. Late. All right, next word. Ooh, Miss Porter made a boo-boo. This word was supposed to be lane. Here, I'll fix that so there's no more T. I'm so sorry, guys. O-A-N says N. O-A-N. Lane. All right. Next word. Gate. Your turn. G. A. Ta. Gate. Beginning of gate. I hear ga. And in the word gate, I hear long A. A. So there's A and its buddy E, which says A. And T says ta. Ga. Eight. Gate. All right, next word. Cave. Your turn. Ka. A. V. Cave. C says ka. A and its buddy E say A. Ka. A. K. V says V. Ka. Ave. Cave. Next word. Tap. Your turn. Ta. A. Pa. Tap. T says ta. A says a. P says pa. Ta. A. Tap. So in the word tap, that A says a, because look, it does not have its buddy E. So it makes the short sound, a. But if I gave this word tap its buddy E, it's going to make a completely different word. It is going to sound different. So the word tape, your turn. Ta. A. Pa. Tape. T says ta. But now once A's buddy E comes along, now it says A. This A no longer makes the short sound a. Now it makes the long sound A. P says pa, ta, ape, tape. So yeah, you do kind of just have to know that if a vowel in this week we're talking about A, if A has its buddy E, then that means it switches to that long sound. It doesn't say ah anymore. Now it flips and it says A. All right. Next word, rat. Your turn. At, rat. Okay. R says and then the word rat, we hear ah, which is the short A, like apple. Ah. And T says ta. At, rat. But if I see A here, it doesn't have its buddy E. Once I give it its buddy E, it makes a totally different word. It switches to the long A sound. It switches from short A, to long A. The word is rate. Your turn. Rate. R says and then A and its buddy E. A. And then T says ta. Rate. All right. Next word. Whale. Your turn. Whale. So that's like the whale card that we had last week, where it's with a WH. Definitely important to have this digraph in your back pocket. WH. And then A blank E makes that A sound. L says ale, whale. And last word, skate. Your turn. Skate. There's one of those beginning blends. SK, ska. You just blend those. Ska. And A blank E just makes that A sound. Ska. A. Remember, A has to have his buddy E in order to make the long sound. If there is not an E there, that means A says ah, like apple. And K says ska. Ate, skate. Oopsie. Miss Porter is just making all kinds of mistakes today. I'm sorry. And the word skate, it's actually a T. My bad. Ska, ate, skate. All right. Let's go ahead and read our whole blending board before we do our sentence. Late, take, lake, lane. That's an N. All right, your turn. Beautiful. Gate, cave, tap, tape. Your turn. Wonderful. Rat, rate, whale, skate. Your turn. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and do a sentence. And says, capital letter, because it's the beginning of sentence. We are all masters at that one. There's A blank E, which is that long A. The train card, A, nay. And T says ta, ate, Nate. So Nate is a name. That's two reasons now that it's capitalized, which also means it's a noun, because it's a person. And here is our high frequency word. And. Nate and. K says ka. A blank E, A with its buddy E says A. says ta, ka, ate, Kate. Nate and Kate. So yeah, Kate is capitalized because it's also a name, which means it's also a noun. Nate and Kate. Oh, and those words rhyme. And high frequency word. Like. High frequency word to. W says wa. A and its buddy E, make that long A, the train sound. Wa, A, way. D says da, wa, aid, wade. So Nate and Kate like to wade. Once you finish the sentence, that word will make more sense. In. High frequency word the. L says ol. A and its buddy E, make that long A sound like the train card. Ol A, lay. And K says ka. Ol, ache, lake. Yeah, so Nate and Kate like to wade in the lake. So when you wade in the lake or wade in the stream or the water or the pool, that means that you're only in the water probably up to maybe your thighs or your waist. You're not really swimming. So that's what it means to wade in the water. Okay, so we need punctuation in this sentence. The punctuation that we will need is a period. We wouldn't really need an exclamation point. This is just a statement. It's a telling sentence. I don't think we would ever say this with a bunch of oomph, like an exclamation point would use. So we would just have a period at the end of this sentence. So let's do some nouns and some verbs. So nouns, we are all experts on the fact that nouns are a person, a place, or a thing. So in this sentence, we've already discovered that we have two nouns because we have two people. We have Nate, and we also have Kate. They rhyme. So Nate and Kate like to wade in the lake. So lake is also a noun. It is a place. It is a thing. If you're going to the lake, you are in the lake. And then our verb. Verbs are an action, typically something that we can see. So the verb is what the nouns are doing. The action that the nouns are doing. Okay, so Nate and Kate, what are they doing in our sentence? They are wading. They're going to wade in the lake. So when I read this sentence, I picture two people at the lake. They're in the sun. They're having a good time. And then they decide they want to go into the water. So they're wading through the water. They're just kind of creeping around. Maybe in a bit, they'll get really brave and want to swim in that cold water. All right, so let's go ahead and read our sentence one more time. Nate and Kate like to wade in the lake. Your turn. Beautiful. Thank you so much for your focus and participation. It definitely pays off. We'll see you later.